Hey, my sister, so I'm coming to motivate you right quick. And I have one scripture out of Proverbs 31. And we all know the Proverbs 31 woman is just a great woman, a praise woman of God, right? And we all, many of us, I must say, desire to have the characteristics of a Proverbs 31 woman. So, I heard this video where this woman was saying how she's hurt and she doesn't want God to change her heart, and she's holding on to bitterness and she's really broken, but God don't want you to be broken. I don't want you to be broken. Brokenness is not beautiful. Brokenness doesn't feel good. Brokenness is not free. But you gotta go through the fight. You gotta go through the pain. You gotta go through the transformation. You gotta go through the rain in order to get to the sunshine. You cannot give up. In this hour, God is breaking you for a reason, and you can't fight it. You got to be broken in order to be molded back until who God created you to be. It's somewhere you done strayed off. It's somewhere within that equation that you still trying to force God to manifest your desires instead of his desires. So I want to read Proverbs 31 verse 30 in the Amplified version because I got to give it to you how God gave it to me. So it says, charm and grace are deceptive, and superficially, beauty is vain. But a woman who fears the Lord, deeply worshiping, obeying, serving, and trusting him with an all-filled respect, she shall be praised. Your beauty shouldn't have you praised. Your money in the bank shouldn't have you praised. The big house that you live in shouldn't have you praised. The skyrise condominium with the open glass to the city shouldn't have you praised. The type of clothes you wear shouldn't have you praised. Baby, your body build with a nice butt and nice firm tits should not have you praised. How popular you are, the title behind your name should not have you praised, especially not of the world, but of the kingdom is what you should be praised for. What are you doing kingdom wise in order for God to send people in your life to praise you? Listen to me, sis. You must worship God in spirit and in truth. You must worship him in every area of your life. We cannot be selfish, or we cannot just want to call on God or just thank God with the blessings and the material things. But when it's time to be obedient, when it's time to serve for the kingdom of heaven, we're nowhere to be found. God is a jealous God, and your worship should come within, baby. Your beauty is within. Your beauty should radiate from the inside out. The light should radiate from the inside out. And trust me, I am a self-care advocate, especially with keeping your appearance up, especially with spending a long time, your wellness, eating right, exercise, praying, walking, fasting, every part of self-care, baby, because that's what God showed me how to heal from my depression, how to come off of medication. That's how I heal, to be at a peace that surpasses all understanding. So this is what I'm here for today. In order to get you to the road to a peace that surpasses all understanding. For you to stop sweeping under the rug that issue that you need to address, that you're running from, baby. You're running to long hours of working. You're running to building your brand and building an empire, working long days and long nights. You're running to chasing the bag, and you're running to the spouse, and running to all these different things, but you're not running to Christ. You're not running to your true source of freedom. He is the one who set you free. And he says when he set you free, you are free indeed. Do you hear me? These things do not set you free. You go and get your hair done every week or every 2 weeks does not set you free, baby. You having the nicest, flyest nails and toes does not set you free. You having the glowest skin. You being able to work out constantly and get that six-pack of that stomach and that nice small waist, that's not going to set you free. These things cannot get you into the kingdom of heaven. It allows you to enjoy a life down here on earth, baby. But what's in here? What's in here? Do you know Christ? This is where Christ wants to reside within you. You got to run after him more than you run after that bag. You got to worship him night and day, baby. You got to stop sweeping those problems, whether it was your past, the hurt, the loss, whatever it is, the rejection, all that. You got to stop sweeping it under the rug, baby. And you got to address that issue. If you got to go see you a therapist, baby, you got to go see you a therapist. My self-care tip for you today, I need you to sit down for like an hour or two, and I need you to write yourself a love letter. When was the last time you said you love yourself? Look yourself dead in the eye and say how much you love yourself, how worthy you are of unconditional love. Baby, if you start with the love that's within, because Christ is supposed to be dwelling within. Christ is the ultimate love. Baby, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Christ. You wouldn't be enjoying those things if it wasn't for Christ. So I need you to sit down and I need you to write your love letter, baby. I need you to sit down for like an hour or two if you have to. I need you to get a big old box of tissue, because you're going to cry tonight. You're going to let some tears out tonight. Do you hear me? It's just you and God tonight writing that love letter. You write that love letter to God, and you write that love letter to him and to yourself. To yourself, how God sees you. That's how you should be seeing yourself. Stop sweeping it under the rug, baby. It's time to sweep that stuff up under that rug. You already got the broom in your hand, baby. It's time to sweep it out. It's time to address them issues. It's time to let them issues go. It's time to become 100% free, healed, and whole who God created you to be. Do you hear me? I love you. And I don't want to see you hurt. But I know you got to go through the pain, and I know you got to go through the brokenness, because that's the only way he's going to shape you and mold you back to the woman that he created you to be, baby. A beautiful praise, Proverbs 31 woman. By your husband if you got one, by your children, and by everyone God gonna bring in your life. Write that letter. It's time to be healed and set free tonight. It's time to get up and stand up and face yourself in that mirror and put some respect on God's name. Put some respect on your own name, baby. You're not a bad bee. That's not who God created you to be. You're a virtuous Proverbs 31 woman for the kingdom of heaven. All right? I love you, and until next time, bye.